Hello, super student. Here we go again. We're still working with that circumference formula, and we're trying to use it to solve problems. So let's read this problem. Say, find the diameter. Okay, I'm going to make a circle. Of a circle with a circumference of 18.84 centimeters. So I'm going to make a drawing to illustrate this better. The distance around the circle, that's my circumference, is equal to 18.84 centimeter. And they're asking me to find the diameter. So you remember the definition is that line that goes through the center. I slide that circle into two equal parts. So we're trying to find out who's the. Okay. So diameter, we don't know what it is. That's our goal. We're trying to find out. And what we know is the circumference equal to 18.84 centimeter. Here we go. Now, because this is a problem that uses circumference as a baseline, this time we need to go for the formula we used before and we learned before. So circumference is equal to the diameter times pi. So I know how much is my circumference? 18.84. So what am I going to do is going to get that value, that number, I'm going to plug in right here. So I say 18.84 is equal to my diameter times pi. And what is pi? Pi is equal to 3.14. Let's make this symbol for multiplication to avoid confusion. So 18.84, that's my circumference, equal to that diameter that I don't know, times pi at 3.14. So here's when we have to remember some concepts we learned from algebra, a one-step equation. This is a one-step equation. Why? Because trying to find out who's the. I don't know, you remember to solve one-step equation, you're going to try to isolate that letter. What you really need to know, you're going to try to leave it alone, isolate it. How do you do that in math? By using opposites operation, okay? So I see my pi is doing time. So the opposite of doing time is divide. So that's what I'm going to do. We're going to divide by 3.14 this side. I'm going to divide 18.84 by 3.14 in this side. Okay, by doing that division, I'm going to cancel this. And then by solving this side, 18.84 divided by 3.14, I'm going to get my final answer. Okay, so in this case, I'm going to use a calculator. So I'm going to do 18.84 divided by 3.14. And that's going to give me an answer of 84 divided by 3.14, or 6. So I get my diameter is equal to 6 centimeter. And with this, I solve my problem. Okay? Always in math, it's good to check your answer. So how can you check this answer? If you go ahead and you do diameter times pi, so you do 6 times 3.14, you're supposed to get 18, and that's the case for this one. We times those two, 80.84 centimeters. So I'm getting my circumference. So I'm okay. Way to go. We finished this problem. Voila. Now let's see another example. Pretty similar. A circle has a circumference of 34.54. So now my C is 34.54. And they're asking me to find his diameter and the radius. So I'm going to find two things. I'm going to find D and find R. Okay, I don't know how much is each of them. Don't know. So once again, let's use the formula. So we can go by the first one. Let's say C is equal to D times pi. And plug in your values. So this goes right here. So it will be 34.64 equal D times 3.14. Okay. So as we did the problem before, we're going to find out who's my D. This is a one-step equation, so we're going to do the opposite operation of timing. That will be dividing, so I can cancel this out. And then you're going to divide this by 3.14. And that's going to give me a D of, use your calculator, 34.54 divided by 3.14. Okay, give me you an answer 11. So in this case it will be 11. There's no unit. So you can just say units, 11 units. Okay, so that's my diameter. Okay, I already got my answer for diameter. Going to erase this question here. Going to add the answer, so 11 units. Now I don't know my radius, but you remember what we studied. And this is your circle, this is your diameter. Your radius, half of your diameter. So we just need to divide 11 divided by 2, and we can do that division right here. So 11 divided by 2 is equal to 5.5. So your radius is going to be equal to 5.5. So I'm going to put on the top, raise here, 5.5 units in this case. Okay? So pretty simple, same steps. You can find first your diameter, and then from that diameter, you just, once you have your diameter, you're just going to divide it by 2, and that way you get your radius. Okay? So this is how you're going to use the circumference formula to find missing data. Okay? See you next time. Bye-bye. Take notes. Remember, notes. So you can review and you can study. Bye.